Hello, my name is Pat, and today I'm going to take you through about 20 minutes of mindful meditation. So welcome everyone. Welcome to people who are students at Santosha and to all the other people who might be tuning in who haven't been to the Santosha Yoga Studio. So first, get yourself comfortable. You may want to sit on a yoga mat or a cushion. Most important to sit up in some way and not lay down, because if you lay down, you might fall asleep. I don't want you to fall asleep right now. So you might want to bolster under your knees like I have, or bolster behind you to lean up against to get comfortable. You might want to light a candle or some incense, as I have here beside me. You may have a diffuser for aroma. Do whatever makes you comfortable and then settle in. So get comfy and wiggle around, wiggle your body, and settle into your space. You don't have to go anywhere or do anything right now, just be here. Just let your body relax. This is a time just for you. Focus on your breathing. You don't have to change your breathing. Just focus, notice how you're breathing, whether you're breathing into your chest, whether you're breathing into your diaphragm. Notice where you're breathing. Notice how you experience your breath. Are you aware of it through your nose? Maybe your nose feels cool or warm. Do you notice the breath going down into your lungs? Do you notice your chest rising and falling, or your tummy rising and falling? Feel your rib cage moving. How do you notice your breath externally? And then I'd like you to go inward and experience your breath from the inside. Notice how you feel your breath inside, as if your whole body is breathing in and out. When we focus on our body sensations, it allows our mind to settle and be in the moment. We can't do two things at once. We can't be aware of our thoughts as well as our body sensations simultaneously. So when we focus on our body sensations, it's a way to relax the mind. Our mind tries to distract us doing that and may come up with all kinds of stories to pull you in. And just observe that. Observe if your mind tries to pull you away, and just let those thoughts float away rather than getting entangled with them. So mindfulness meditation is about learning to be in the present, which sounds easy. It's actually quite difficult because of that mind that wants to think about what if and worry and plan and all that kind of stuff. So now's the time we're going to learn in each of the mindfulness meditations that I do online. We'll focus on different parts of body sensations. Today we're going to focus on the sense of hearing, sense of touch, and the sense of smell as the primary ones, and we'll do a loving kindness meditation as the focus today. So with your eyes closed, start to slow down your breath. Breathe in slowly and out even more slowly. Breathe in and out through your nose. When we breathe in through our nose without awareness, we're taking in the scent in the world around us, and it helps bring us into the present. So slow down your breathing. Our breath in activates our sympathetic nervous system that gives us energy, it revs us up. Our breath out activates our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our relaxation response. So as you breathe in and slow it down, pause a moment before you breathe out, and breathe out even more slowly, slow. With each breath out, let your body feel heavy and relax into the earth. So just notice your breathing. Breathe slowly. Notice where you feel your breathing as you breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes people find breathing boring, and the boring part makes it difficult to sustain focus. So we've got how to focus attention and how to sustain attention. And when we get a bit bored, then our mind comes in and distracts us. So if you find your mind wandering, just bring it back to the present body sensations of breathing right now. Then I'd like you to focus your attention on your sense of smell. So as you breathe in through your nose, notice if you're aware of any scent in the room around you. You might have a very strong sense of smell, and you might be able to differentiate multiple smells in the room. Or you might not be able to pick up much scent at all. There's no right or wrong, just notice. Breathe in, slowly breathe out and relax your body. Another breath in, relax even more. And then I'd like you to shift your focus to the sense of sound and hearing. Listen. What do you hear? You may hear the sound of your own breathing, the sound of my voice. Notice if you hear any sounds close up or far away in the distance. Just listen. See how many different sounds you can hear right now in this moment. Then I'd like you to take in another slow breath in and really long breath out. And shift your focus to your hands without moving your hands at all. Just notice where they're positioned. Notice if they're touching each other. Notice if they're touching another part of your body, like your thighs. Notice if your hands are beside your body, touching the ground. Just observe. And then I'd like to bring your hands to your lap. Place one hand in a resting position and allow it to be passive. Take the other hand and let it be active. Let it explore the passive hand, as if you've never felt that hand before. Notice which fingers or thumbs or parts of your hand are doing the exploring. Is it more than one finger? Does your thumb get involved? Try different ways of touch, with one hand exploring the other. You touch the thumbs, explore the fingers, the joints, nails, palms of your hand. You can reach back and touch the back of your hand. Just feel what that sensation feels like. Notice how it feels for the hand doing the touching. And then notice the sensations for the hand that's being touched. So as you explore, Be aware of both of those different kind of sensations, the touching and the being touched. And then switch hands. Let the active hand be passive and rest. And take your other hand to be the active one, touching the passive one. Let that hand explore. You can notice which hand you started with. Was it a dominant hand doing the touching? Or was it the dominant hand doing the resting? No right or wrong, just notice what we do without awareness. So feel the sensations in this hand being touched. Feel the sensations into the hand that's doing the touching. Notice how you do the exploration. Notice perhaps if it feels a bit different with the switching of the hands. Does it feel pretty much the same? Notice if your hands feel warm or cool or sweaty. Take a moment to appreciate your hands. Right now, in this time, we have to focus on our hands a lot. We have to wash them all the time. We need to moisturize them. We have to pay attention to our hands in a way that we haven't often thought about with awareness. So take a moment and just appreciate your hands that do so much for us all the time, every day, without awareness. And now we need to rely on our hands even more to keep us safe and to keep everyone else around us and throughout the world safe. So the actions with our hands are crucial. It's important to take care of your hands. So maybe now just let your hands squeeze each other, massage each other, maybe have some achy parts in your hands that need some extra attention. So just take a moment and appreciate your hands and what they do for you. And as your eyes are closed, I'd like you to see if you can envision your hands in your mind's eye. You may be able to, or you may not. There's no right or wrong. Depends on how strong your visual sense is. So just notice what you can picture in your mind's eye. You might get a vivid picture of your hands, or you might get a sense of a color or shape. Just notice whatever image you get in your mind's eye. Appreciate that. And draw your attention to your thoughts for a moment and see if they've tried to pull you away. Notice what your thoughts are doing. When we're observing our thoughts rather than getting caught up in them, we're in the moment. In that observer role is a present tense experience. When we get lost in our mind, it takes us to all kinds of thoughts and places, stories, associations that are not in the present moment, then that's different. But if you can observe your thoughts, that's being in the present. So observe your thoughts right now. Notice how fast they're coming and going. Notice where the thoughts are resting. And find a way to let them just float away. Some people imagine the thoughts floating away on a cloud. They're visual. So just see what works for you and let the thoughts just fade from your mind and focus back on your hands. Notice what your hands are doing right this minute. Are they touching each other? Are they still? Are they moving? Just notice. And bring your attention back to your sense of smell. Take a moment to see what you can smell of the scent in the world around you right now. Notice how your breathing is right now. Focus on that out breath. Slow your body down. Feel at ease. When our minds are resting in the present, we're not thinking about all the worries that are going on in our world right now, because that's all the what ifs that are thinking about the future. So bring your thoughts back right now to your hands or to your breath, whatever works best for you. Just breathe in slowly, breathe out even more slowly. Then I'd like you to listen to what I say and repeat the words in your mind to yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace in the world. And may I connect with compassion to myself and the world around me. Sometimes it's easier to be a friend to others than to be a kind friend to yourself. Today, it's important to be kind to yourself and to carry that with you throughout the day and days ahead. Then I'd like you to think about someone who you care about, someone who matters to you. And with them in your mind, I'd like you to say, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at peace in the world. May you find compassion for yourself and others. Then I'd like you to think about someone who you don't really know, maybe an acquaintance or perhaps someone who helped you in the grocery store, someone who was a bank teller, someone you saw on the street. And I'd like you to say to that person in your mind, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at peace in the world. May you feel compassion for yourself and for others. Then I'd like you to think about someone who's difficult in your life, not the most difficult person, someone who's a bit challenging. And I'd like you to think of that person. I'd like you to say to yourself, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be at peace in the world. May you find compassion for yourself and for others. Then I'd like you to shift your focus to the world around you, with all beings, all plants, animals, people, all life forms on this planet. Right now, we're very aware of how interconnected everyone is and how our actions affect everyone else. So I'd like you to think now about all beings and say to all beings, all life, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you find peace in the world. May you find compassion for yourself and others. And bring your awareness back to your breathing and just notice what your breathing is doing. Notice how at this point in time you feel your breathing. What are you aware of? Slow breath in and pause. And even slower breath out and relax. Feel at ease. If there's any particular part of your body that's aching or needs some special attention, send your breath there. Take a slow, deep breath in. Send that breath of oxygen all around your whole being. Just breathe. Notice if your monkey mind is trying to distract you. Bring your attention back to your body and your breath. Just feel how nourishing that breath is. It's about taking care of yourself. I'd like you to shift your focus to your feet without moving them. Just notice what sensations you're aware of in your feet. Are they tingling, cool, warm? What do you notice? Notice your toes, bottom of your feet, tops of your feet, your ankles. We use our feet all the time to move us around and do things for us without awareness. So take a moment and appreciate your feet and what they do for you. And maybe tighten your toes, scrunch your toes all up really tight, 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 and then let them relax. And be aware of what your feet feel like when you're moving them. Maybe wiggle your toes, move your ankles. Just see what you're aware of, what kind of sensations you feel in your feet. And then take a slow breath in and let your feet completely relax as you breathe out. And keeping your eyes closed, breathe from the inside of your body, your whole body breathing slowly in, pause, slowly out, and relax. Take a moment to focus back on your hands, to appreciate them again for how they're keeping you well and keeping all the people around you who you care about and people you don't even know well. This is a time to focus on our interconnectedness. And right now we're connecting through our mindfulness meditation with each other, through sound, visual, and connection with the world around us is really important. During the social distancing and social isolation, we become more aware of what's important in our world to us as individuals and as a whole. Connection is really important. So take a moment now to connect first with yourself. So as you focus on your whole body, breathing in and breathing out, notice that sense of connection of your whole body. You're not just a bunch of separate parts. You all work as one. Your hands work in concert with your feet and your mind. Movement. So take a moment to appreciate your body and the health that you have at this point in time. This virus hurts our whole respiratory system, which is our vital sense of breath. So appreciate our ability to breathe. Take it in. Take in those deep breaths with appreciation that we have our health and we're able to focus on how important it is to breathe. We take that for granted. And this virus perhaps has taught us to not take that for granted, to look after ourselves mentally and physically. Just notice your breath. Appreciate your whole body and your mind. Your mind made a decision to join in the mindfulness meditation today. So your mind was looking after you to make sure that you're okay. So when you're ready, you can wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers, maybe shift around a little bit, bring your body back to the present. And slowly blink your eyes open. And we make the visual connection again as you listen to my voice. Maybe take a glance around your room where you are. Just take in detail. What's in this room? What do you notice? What colors do you notice? What do you notice about this room? Is there sunshine coming in the room like there is here? Just take in all the detail. The ceiling, the walls, the floor, the windows. Just notice what's there. And taking a breath and appreciate all that you have in your life. The people, the things, the safety of where you're living right now, the food that you have to eat, all the good things. Think about what you're grateful for at this point in time. When difficult things happen in our world, sometimes we're aware of what matters and we're aware of what we appreciate of ourselves and others and what we have, our health, our loved ones. And so as you go about the rest of your day and the rest of your week, take a moment from time to time and focus on the things that you appreciate. In these difficult times, there are many things within ourselves and the world around us to be grateful for. So with these thoughts, take these good thoughts with you, take this state of relaxation with you for the rest of your day, and you can bring it back anytime you want. Take some quiet space to quiet your mind, quiet your body. So have a lovely rest of your day, and maybe you'll join me again for